Okay, guys. Again, I'm going to try to make this short so it uploads faster, but 16.4 is on recording closing entries. We did this a few chapters back for closing permanent accounts. So today we are going to do it on closing income summary accounts because we created our income statement last week, right? Or 16.3. And our temporary accounts are like our nominal accounts because they changed revenue, cost, expense. And that is all that we see on our income statement, right? It shows our net income. So it shows money going in and money going out. So those are temporary accounts because they change. They don't ever stay the same. So we're going to learn how to close them to bring them to zero to start the new fiscal period, right? Because you have to close everything out to prepare the ledger for the next fiscal period. So we'll close income statement accounts with credit balances. Then you would just, if it's a credit, then you would debit it to bring it to zero. And then we'll close income statements with debit balances, and we'll record an income or a loss. You get your information to do this from your adjusted trial balance, okay? So there will be 4 different parts. You'll have your sales, closing entries, your income summary, closing entries, and then you'll have your income summary, which you'll have to close out to your retained earnings. And then your dividends, you'll also close those out to your retained earnings here at the bottom. So you'll close out 4 different sections. You retain all this money from your adjusted trial balance. Your income summary, you're going to get that from your statement of stockholders' equity that we did in 16.1, I believe, because that's where you receive your net income, right? Okay, so go ahead and read through these. See if you have any questions. So the balance of the income summary is the same as the net income amount on the income statement. And to close each account, the account is debited for the balance of the account on the income summary or credited for the total debits. So just like we did before, it's just total opposite. You just close it out, you just switch it, right? To bring it up to zero. So I'll work through 16.1 work together. So you have to, this is your income statement, right? Let me this one. Okay, this is your income statement. We're doing 16.4 closing entries. Okay, so here it is. So this, I ripped this out because it's easier to look at. So I have my adjusted trial balance. So I know that it tells me I'm gonna have 4 income summary accounts in my closing entries, right? Sales, purchase discount, purchase return and allowance, interest income. These are all for my income summary, these 4 accounts. So they're gonna go first in my closing entries. Just copy it right from page 495. Sales, purchase discount, purchase return, interest summary. And I just get this information. Those are credit accounts, so then they would have to become debit accounts, right? And they are right here. So these are credit accounts, you can see. So when we post them in here to close them out, they're gonna become debit. So 505, and then the accounts that go under that are right here. And then my interest income is down here at the bottom, right? Okay, so then in my income summary, the same thing. I'm gonna take all these accounts that are under my income summary, right here. All of these accounts. They're a debit on here. So when I close them out, I'm gonna pop them over and they're gonna be a credit to contra. It's a contra account, so to flip that to bring it up to close it out. And then I add all these up, and that is what my income summary, right? All of these will equal that, okay? And then it tells us in the book we have to close to our dividends and our income summary to retained earnings, okay? So we post the date, our income summary. Again, this is where we go get this from our statement of stockholders' equity, our net income after taxes. Okay, and then that's where we close that out. And then dividends, should be right on our adjusted trial balance, right? Our dividends, okay? And we post those to retained earnings also. So those are the entries that we close out. And now we are ready for the new year. I'm gonna show you this to save you adding errors. So your income summary account should equal on your own 38,086.94, because a lot of times we mess up adding. Okay, then we'll go get our income summary, our retained earnings, right? I get confused with this, but this comes right from your stockholders account. And then these are your four income accounts that you get from your adjusted trial balance. They're at credit, so we know that they have to be switched, right? We just flip them all, and now our accounts are closed out. So that is what it should look like. Please let me know if you have questions.